Hi guys, it's reaction time. It's the weekend. I haven't done many reactions this week, which means I've got loads to do, this being the first one. This is the band that have been going quite a while, since the 90s. It's Shakra and Invincible is the song. They're on AFM Records, they're from Switzerland. Like I said, been going quite a long time. The band itself is Mark Fox on vocals, Tom Blunier on the guitars, Thomas Muster on the guitars, Dominic Pfister on the bass, and Roger Tanner on the drums. I have heard a few Shakra songs. I think earlier ones, maybe the first 3 or 4 albums way back when. I heard the odd song as well. Very consistent band, know what you're getting. Ralph likes this band. He recommended it to me and I saw it come up. They're on AFM, like I said. What a great label AFM is as well. I can't see any sign of an album yet. I'm sure there's going to be one this year, seeing as they've brought a single out this early in the year. This is Shakra. This is Invisible. This is reaction number 1 of the day of many. Here we go. Stop it halfway through, guys. Man, I love this. I really do. I mean, it's a nice, straightforward rock song, heavy rock song. I love the Eastern melodies that you're getting odd coming in and out. There's like that little guitar line that's like an Eastern melody going on. I like the little quiet bits with the bass, of the simple bass line running over the bass, the verses like that, and then the guitar coming in. The sound of it is great. It sounds great. The production's great. I like his voice, man, and I don't know if it's the same singer they've had since the beginning. Got a real rasp to his voice now. That's great. I love the guitars, the way the clean sound of the guitars, and then, like I said, they're coming in. The chorus is great. I mean, I love that sort of, it's almost not gang vocal, but the band are joining in with that vocal. But then that vocal line that the singer's singing is really catchy. Don't know the lyrics yet, but it's absolutely catchy. It's sort of straight in your face. Like I said about Shakra, whatever I've heard of them, although it's not been everything, you know exactly what you're getting. They never seem to disappoint. It's great. It's absolutely great. I love it. It's the perfect song to start off reactions of the day. It really is. Nice, almost, I know this might sound to some people like it's not a good thing, but it's real catchy straight away. It's a hooky. It's easy to listen to, easy to get into. The perfect reaction to start out of the 10 or so I've got to do today. Absolutely love it. And we're going to get to a guitar solo, and I'm going to try and listen to that intently like I try to now, to give you some views on that and the rest of the song. Loving it so far, guys. Shakra, yep, thumbs up. Here we go for the rest. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It almost as well, I mean, the guitar solo was great, by the way. Let's just talk about that. Almost had a real smooth sort of sound to that guitar, the tone of it, which was great. Almost a bluesy sort of feel, not quite, almost halfway between clean and electric. That's probably not true. I've been in a band years ago, but I'm trying to describe it as best as I can. But that was a great solo. I was thinking, you know, that riff, that brilliant riff that Eastern Melody's going over, almost got a modern sort of sound to it, almost like an Alter Bridge type riff, something like that. I know these have been going a lot longer than Alter Bridge, obviously. But yeah, almost reminding me a little bit of that. A great riff. That is an outstanding riff. And you think about it, it must be so hard to think of something, you know, when you're coming up with riffs, something that ain't been done before. I mean, especially now, I mean, how many songs are there? How many bands are there now? There's more now than ever that are coming out with rock and metal music. You've got independent bands as well, not on labels, that are just releasing music, because it's much easier to release music now as a band. Although, it's harder to make it in the music business now. You know, you have to be massive and play stadiums to make any money. But to come up with a riff that sounds original, it might have sounded like something before, but to come up with new riffs must be murder as a band and writing songs, because people are always going to judge her and say that's been done before. But, you know, even though that sounds familiar, I haven't heard that exact riff before, and it must be like an absolute, you know, to try and come up with something original and great and refreshing, which that was. I love that song. That was great. Invincible by Shakra. From Switzerland, these guys, remember, they must have an album coming out this year. I think usually on AFM, it's weird. They bring a single out quite early with most bands. I might be mistaken, but I don't think the album's been, you know, the date's been released yet. But AFM do that a lot. They bring out a single on their label, and then the next single they usually announce, as far as I can remember, unless I'm getting confused with another label. But that was great, wasn't it? Shakra, Invincible. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and I'll see you soon.